welcome to today's session of playing Shadows Awakening. Where do we want to go? Yes, we are still in the Outlands and try to navigate this mess. Can't really say how we got here, but maybe there was this kind of shadow pathway. Roll. Oh no.
Do not make me kill you again.
These are a lot of people. It's interesting.
This meat is ours. Be gone.
Return to hell, revenants, or I shall do it for thee.
Somebody who can only attack in the shadow realm.
Thou
It's a summoner.
provest to be no challenge.
Okay. Cracked bug hammer. What's this? A ring? Cool. Alright, another mummified soldier. I like those. They at least look human. That's something you have to appreciate sometimes. Yeah, roll him over. Our little Orshak. I have a sip of coffee now.
Thou shalt know despair.
They look so nice. So it almost always pays off to explore the realm of this shadow being as well. Just because there's always some loot hidden somewhere. Oh yeah, and the enemies as well. Hey, can we possess somebody here? Yeah. That's wonderful. The guy just ran away. Now he's back with his friend. So, yeah, they are much more receptible to Orshak's bow and arrow. Interesting. Maybe he does more damage. Oh yes, the bone shield. Even the summoner has the bone shield, that's quite cool. It's also a lot like the bone shield of Diablo 2. The Scorpion Cave, let's not go in there just now. I have the feeling that we have to go there anyways at some point. And then maybe easier if we have a quest and we don't have to go in there twice. That happened a lot in the last missions or quests. Why do it? Don't hit him. No.
Thou shalt face me now.
Let's recharge a bit. Wow, we have 10 of 10 soul stones. So it's really interesting that the difficult spike was before that area, and now that we are here, it's much easier again. We don't even need a lot of health potions or soul charges.
Thou hast disappointed me.
How did they disappoint you, Devi? Okay, so there's so many entrances to the Scorpion Caves. But only one true entrance now. I don't know. What is this? Oh, damn it. We are going to the oasis now. Let's see.
Finally. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to make it.
I am a daughter of the Imperial line. It takes more than a mere desert to stop me.
I am certain you have questions, but you should make use of the meager facilities here first. Join me over in the southeast corner when you are ready.
An irritating habit, to be sure, but a useful trick.
Right, here we have our center path. And I never quite know when it's discovered, when it's activated.
Are you certain you are ready? We may need to leave in a hurry. Then go about
No.
your business, but do not take forever.
Actually, well, should I go back to these caves? But I can go back anytime. Let's first explore a little bit. Okay, we can't go on here. Yeah, that's why the name is Oasis. I get it now. Hey, and we all have an upgrade. We have a level up. Alright, we have 3 skill points, which is pretty cool. Can we do something with it? Not really. That's why I have them. Shadow Blink, the Devourer jumps fast forward. No. Demon Strike, Devourer pulls darkness out of his enemies and turns it back against them. Each damage caused by base attack is increasing damage caused by Demon Strike. Now, this is good stuff, but we can upgrade this one. But do we want to, really? We are level 8. Yeah, so we can upgrade that one. But it's surprisingly useless, actually. It is possible to possess enemies from the mortal realm. Maybe I should use that better. I can switch to the, I don't know, immortal realm. And then possess enemies from the mortal realm. Let's do that. We can upgrade this. Yes, just said yes. Good. And the character will get more endurance. Some willpower, let's do that. Alright, Evia. She's still strong on willpower. And some endurance just because she needs to live as well. Yes, and now the skills, we only have one skill point. That doesn't do anything. Here we go, we have 3 skill points. And this is quite good. I like the totem of silence. Does that... it doesn't increase the radius. The area. Required level 10. Roll. Really, the roll? I don't want to update the roll. Isn't that great? It's more like a fun little thing to do. But I guess, well, suicide? That looks crazy. When the fight doesn't run so well for Ishkai Sapper, he may take all the remaining explosives and kill himself, damaging all surrounding enemies. That sounds like a horrible idea. And these require level 10 and 13. Living projectile. Any enemy struck by this will be thrown backwards, damaging other enemies in its path. Okay. Throws a flask of mysterious Ishkai substance, which on impact will create an implosion, drawing enemies to that spot and holding them there. I like that. I don't want to upgrade roll just because I want to get rid of that at some point. And these I can't upgrade. What will we do with him here? Oh, he has plenty of points. Let's give him some strength as well. This guy is a strength god. Yes. And he also has 3 skill points. He can't upgrade that for a long time. This one as well. The earthquake, he can upgrade that. So let's do that. Because that's not bad. We have a lot of new stuff that for some mysterious reason won't be useful. No, that's actually pretty good. Like I said, the inventory management is really not a nice thing. I don't like it. I don't have fun doing any of this. Yeah, simple necklace, plus 10 drop silver, damage against demons. Well, do I need that? I don't think so. These are better. No, they are not. But HP per charge is much higher. Well, because we have less charges. No, I'll take it. Just because it has a higher level. And this one does damage to humanoids and... yeah, exactly the same. Okay. We can add essence. Let's do that. Just to try it. So this will give us 2 mana regeneration. That's cool. Casting speed, healing power. I like that. Damaged against undead. I like the drop silver actually a lot. And lifesteal, well, lifesteal is my all-time favorite. Anybody who knows me a little bit knows that. Healing power. Let's use this one because we have 2 of those. Yes, please. It's of durability. Let's go there. Take this. Add essence. Durability. Cost. This costs something. Who do we pay? This is interesting. Okay. We are back here. I think our weapon is pretty much unmatched. Oh, we don't have any better armor. A better helm? It seems like we have a better helm. Why don't we use it? Let's use it, even though it has a lower level. But that's quite alright. Evasion. This guy is an evasion master, so let's give that to him. That's all good. The necklace, the ring. Could use that. Plus mana regeneration. That's something for her. Oh, okay. She already has a quite good ring, but this one is better. Yeah. The 8 to 12 damage is nothing. Some boots. Oh, why not? Sure. And our Devourer. Is he something cool? Show usable. Yeah, show just usable. Why didn't I select that before? Ooh, that looks better. Yeah. That's cool. I'll take that just for the look. Just for the look. Our mana generation isn't that bad. Even for our good friend here. Cool. So I think we can finally move on. The books I still don't read because nobody said, well, please read that. No. And if nobody says that, then I won't do it.
Are you certain you are ready?
Sure.
Before I answer your question, you must learn how all this began and how it must end.
Okay, this... I smell an intro coming. A video sequence.
The year that the Theocrat seized power away from your mother, Lady Mara Valkyrin founded the Order of the Veil. Mara had one purpose, the defeat of the Theocrat and the destruction of all religion. The theocracy and your imperial family before it had used religious symbols to wield power. Mara's goal at first was simply to free the world from that oppression. But to defeat great power requires even greater power. And it does not take long for power itself to become its own end. 60 years after the founding of the Order, Mara found a way to extend their power by channeling the essence of the dead god into their own bodies. It required an artifact, an immensely ancient cauldron sacred to the Taymurians that was known as the Crucible of Souls. The Order stole it from Taymuria and concealed it in the city of Kyalisa. Using a ritual only known to the Pentanera, the Crucible can channel the essence of the dead from across the veil, the barrier that separates dimensions. But what the Order did not know was that there were twin dangers to using the cauldron. 2 centuries ago, the High Sage of the Pentanera used the ritual to channel vast quantities of essence into his body, against the laws of the Order. A dark spasm twisted his body into a demonic creature, and in its rampage, Lady Mara herself was killed. The High Executioner Baron Evanger pursued this outcast mage for centuries, eventually ending his life. But Mara, although dead, was not gone. The dark spasm had fortified her soul with essence beyond anything we mages had experienced previously. And the more essence the Pentanera channeled through the cauldron, the narrower the space between the worlds became. Mara's soul was eventually found by a demon, a Devourer, and she began to plot her return to this world. Meanwhile, Mara's son Serge Valkyrin rose to become the new High Inquisitor. It was Lord Valkyrin who sensed my potential when I was a young initiate in the Order. About 40 years ago, I managed to become Chancellor to the Theocrat. A decade after that, there was a rebellion against the theocracy, and I was able to slay the Theocrat myself with one well-aimed knife blow. My reward was the post of High Sage, which I gladly accepted. With the Theocrat defeated, and religion all but eliminated, the Order began to quarrel. Lord Valkyrin sensed, correctly I might add, that the Order was no longer as committed to its original goal of stamping out religious power by eradicating religion itself. He and his acolyte attempted to seize control of the last remaining relic, the Godslayer sword, in order to destroy its terrible power once and for all. The rest of the Pentanera resisted them, but the resultant war from within nearly destroyed us. Valkyrin and Evanger were both slain, but their souls were fortified with the essence of the ritual, just as Mara's had been. All those centuries of rituals with the Crucible of Souls had weakened the Veil immeasurably, and the destruction of the Godslayer changed the balance between worlds. Shattered heaven came to impinge upon this world, and the world of dreams that mages had once walked within became shadow. When Lady Mara returned to us, it seemed like a miracle. But I do not trust miracles, and when Valkyrin and Evanger also returned from the dead, I knew my days in the Order were numbered. So I fled and made my plans. Carissa was an ally for a while, but eventually they took her life and made her a demon too. With few options remaining, I eventually took the desperate step of summoning you, demon. We have no hope, you and I, unless we can find a way that the Crucible of Souls might be destroyed. I have no possibility of learning anything useful from the Taymurians, but you just might. Destroy the cauldron, and we may yet defeat Lady Mara, Lord Valkyrin, and Baron Evanger. Unless the Crucible of Souls is shattered, you and I are both doomed. Ask your questions.
Okay, so this is our main goal now. Destroy that Crucible. Where are the Crucible of Souls?
Where are the Crucible of Souls now?
Lady Mara moves it between Kyalaser and Thol, according to where the next ritual will take place. Wherever Mara can be found, the cauldron will be also. But she is too powerful. While she possesses the Crucible of Souls, there is no hope of recovering it, I'm afraid. It must be destroyed. What do you want to know?
Who worked for Tsar?
Thou worked for Tsar.
Hardly. I feigned capture and service because doing so served our purposes. Deception is, and has always been, my most effective weapon. Ask your questions.
Why can't we consume some souls but not others?
Darmok's soul has been lost, but the ironclad zombie's soul has been taken. Why canst we consume some souls, but not others?
You can feed on the essence of any dead soul, but not all souls are powerful enough to withstand dying. Only those souls exposed to great quantities of essence maintain their identity into death. Although Darmok was in the Order of the Veil, he had only partaken of the ritual once. However, he had channeled essence into the ironclad zombie in order to maintain it as a servant. That is what allowed you to consume its soul. You have questions?
That sounds made up, to be honest. I'm really into that whole skepticism things of healers and stuff like that, spiritual stuff, and that just sounds made up. Of course it does, but still, even if I would be in this world and he told me, well, just some souls are strong enough, I wouldn't believe him. I think he's lying.
Why didst Evia's soul survive death?
I too would know the answer to this.
Alas, I don't know. Without discovering more about how you died, Evia, I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. But I'll wager you were exposed to essence in your final hours. Perhaps whatever incantation was involved is also the explanation for your loss of memory. Ask your questions.
Alright, enough talking. I would rest now.
I would rest now.
Indeed, a good night's sleep would do us both some good. Go ahead and rest. I must enchant the oasis with some alarms in case we are attacked.
Thou trust's no one, eh, maid?
It is the only reason I'm still alive.
So, these
Krenze!
dialogues.
I'm here for your head!
Okay.
Must you alert our quarry, Evanger?
You forget whom we pursue, Valkyrin. Krenze knew we were here the moment we were in sight of the oasis.
There are too many escape routes from here. We should not have engaged.
You elemental mages are all alike. You forget the basics. I'll guard the pass. You cover the desert. He'll not escape from here unless you fail me.
They look way too powerful for me. I don't think I'm at that stage yet, so I will probably not be a big part of that escalation.
They're here. Faster than I expected.
Whom do you speak of?
Valkyrin and Evanger. They followed me. I have cast a celerity enchantment, and am already gone. For your sake, I hope that Valkyrin chooses to pursue me. Take the southern trail into Jagged Peaks.
What
Broken Spear
kind
Pass
of
will take you
asshole
straight
move
to
is that?
Taymuria. They will not follow you there, I hope. Do not try to engage Evanger. It's certain death if you do. But he is a sightless mage and cannot enter shadow. Use that to your advantage. Now go. Go.
So he was awake while I was sleeping. He knew they would be coming, and he just left me there and waited. This is the sightless mage, but he has some kind of shadow form. This is interesting. Let's get out of here. Oh no, this guy. And this guy. So they got me? No, I'm not here, friends. Oh, okay, so he can see me. And he can kill me as well. Let's heal some, because otherwise I will die.
Male Dumnara!
Yeah, he doesn't even flinch.
Kelly Sulis!
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. I have to use the lever, I have to go there, I have to do it in that shadow form. Really not sure. Okay, so this guy didn't see me yet. I can't leave. Oh, I can burn some candles. Sure, why not? Maybe that will help me.
Thou shalt know despair.
I'm not sure, my little friend. Let's save the game really quickly. And then see. So he closed this one. Actually, he did not close it because we were here before and it was already closed.
Kelly Sulis!
We have that bone armor. That should be something.
You shall become naught but dust.
What? Oh man. Do we have to just switch between those worlds all the time? Cool. Yes.
I cannot endure.
Yeah, I know. I cannot neither. But we have to.
Kelly Sulis!
What? This is another one of these like, actually riddle things, you know? You don't have to really fight this enemy. What we could do is, we have that form of Urshak, and he can block his magic. That would be pretty interesting here. Let's do that. Ooh. Oh, we can just click it now. Oh no, the Devourer must not die, of course. Well, this is difficult, once again. So this... I think even that this was some kind of critic point for the game. That the difficulty varies that much. And it really does. It's a shame. Oh.
Was I not...
That was a quick one. Oh. Okay, I'm not moving anymore. Here we go. Immune to freeze, of course he is. Immune to this as well, right? Sure. Why not just be immune to everything? But we almost have it. Come on. We did have it. Come on. I was so close. All right. Let's calm down again. I think there's a way, and we are on a good way. We learn how we have to click on the lever. So that is something. We have to click there a lot. Another one of this one. Can make the bone shield here.
I shall not be defeated.
Okay, but she shall. Oh no, this other guy's really slow, so this won't be a good run. And this will hurt a lot. Okay, we did it. That's good. Wow, I think we really did it. What a weird little passage that was.
The jagged peaks stretch from the borders of Corwinth to the eastern ocean, 1,000 leagues hence. The mountain range protects the northern borders of the wolf tribes of Taymuria, but they rarely set foot in its passes. From the Outlands to Taymuria, only one route can safely be trod: Broken Spear Pass. Griffins roost high atop the craggy ridges, and may fancy a lone traveler as an easy meal for their young. Worse horrors lurk in the dark places, unseen by any mortal eye. High in the pass stands a remote Taymurian border camp. Few who are not of the wolf tribes pass beyond into the Taymurian wilds. I could only trust in the ingenuity of my accomplices to gain admittance.
And who was that? Us?
Outstanding. You eluded Evanger.
Thou jests! He shall surely follow us into the mountain pass.
You are not his quarry today. He will not risk pursuing you if it might mean losing me. Head for Taymuria if there's a way to destroy the Crucible of Souls. You may learn it there.
Oh man. This is such a prick. I really nearly died. 2 of my vessels died. And he's just like, yeah, well, you did well. Yeah, I did. Not because of you. And this guy is so slow. Okay. After we finish these guys.
Thou hast disappointed me.
We can move on. Okay, and then I have to stop anyways, so I will... What? I will resurrect my fallen vessels, and after that we're done. Let's do the possession here. Yes. And now... Well, it seems possessed, but not in a good way. Okay, this seems like a little bug. That's alright. Let's resurrect some people, shall we? Yes. This guy, still awesome. Alright, do you want to apply party changes? No. Did I change the party? No, I did not. Alright, so we're done for today. Thank you very much for watching as usual. Please like and subscribe or comment. I got a lot of comments recently and that's really something I'm very grateful for. Hey, my dog comes around. He knows I'm stopping now, so he's happy. Probably. Maybe. Most of all, I wish you a great day and hopefully see you next time. Goodbye.